Is it worth investing in Bali real estate right now? I'll tell you what prospects await the island in the next 10 years and what will happen to the real estate market by 2030. Greetings, friends. My name is Alexander Gulyaev, founder of the real estate agency Legion Real Estate. If you are planning to purchase property in Bali for passive income, profitable resale, or for yourself, you have come across this video. I know how to invest in square meters safely and profitably. In recent years, Bali has become one of the most popular destinations for vacation and relaxation. Millions of tourists visit this island annually, which means a constant demand for housing. Just look at these numbers. In 2022 alone, more than 10 million tourists visited Bali. And since the beginning of 2023, in just 6 months, 9.5 million people have already arrived, 5 million of whom are foreigners. And the growth of tourist traffic is continuously increasing, and along with it, the cost of real estate is rising. Just imagine, literally indeed, a passenger plane lands or takes off on the island every 4 minutes. And most people don't just come here for the weekend. According to AirDNA, 40% of tourists rent accommodation here for 2-3 months. This is a very long period compared to other countries. The demand for real estate in Bali, whether it's villas, apartments, or townhouses, especially those purchased at the initial stage of construction, always guarantees strong and stable profits. Investing in real estate is indeed profitable. Here are a few compelling reasons why. First, Bali is already a leader in real estate investment returns. The average net annual return on the island ranges from 12 to 15%, which is twice as high as in Dubai or Spain. And the secret is simple. The season here truly lasts all year round, and the average occupancy rate of properties is always above 75%. Additionally, rental prices increase by 15-20% annually. Another proof of the guaranteed strong and stable growth of the real estate market is right before our eyes. Just look at how quickly the island has recovered after the COVID-19 pandemic. Prices have risen exponentially and are likely to continue rising as long as there is demand. And McKinsey analysts predict that by 2030, Indonesia will become one of the greatest economies in the world. It already ranks 7th in the world in terms of GDP per capita and 16th in terms of nominal GDP, currently approximately. The GDP growth is 5%. Indonesia's GDP was 5.3% last year. The central bank forecasts 5.5% growth this year. The local currency has low volatility. In the past 5 years, the exchange rate of the Indonesian rupiah to the dollar has remained stable, and this can be seen in the graph. According to PricewaterhouseCoopers forecast, Indonesia's economy will nearly double by the next decade. In addition, by 2030, the number of millionaires in the country will increase by approximately 60%. This is directly influenced by the stable political situation in Indonesia. The main principles of the country's foreign policy are independence and neutrality. The country has never been involved in political conflicts. Additionally, Indonesia is the only country in Southeast Asia that is a member of the G20 and has the potential to become one of the top 5 leaders within the next 10 years. Foreign investments amount to approximately $6-7 billion quarterly. At the same time, Singapore, China, Australia, and the United States are the leading countries investing in real estate or business on the island. Investors from Jakarta also see Bali as one of the most promising destinations for investments. 2 years ago, the government announced 4 large-scale construction projects that will at least double these figures. A new international airport, the largest theme park in Southeast Asia by Paramount Pictures, a Formula One track in the northwest of Bali, and a new port for cruise ships. All of this will contribute to the increase in land value on the island. Just take a look at the growth of the residential property index over the past 4 years. In the first quarter of 2023 alone, the Bali real estate market grew by almost 28.5%. This is the highest growth rate since 2012. And this is Bali having only a few tourist areas. That's about 5% of the island's total area. Most of the areas are occupied by volcanoes, jungles, and rice fields. The main tourist areas, which provide investors with high occupancy and returns, are already 95% developed. A scarce market increases the cost of land, and as a result, the price of real estate rises. And now Bali is indeed one of the safest places in the world, not just for preserving capital, but also for growing it. Let's summarize. Low volatility of the local currency. Real estate investments generate income in dollars, a developing area where world-class projects are being built. The tourist flow, which shows high demand for quality rental housing. Limited land for development, which makes property prices more expensive each year. a country that has never been involved in political and economic conflicts throughout its history. The island boasts a low investment threshold. Apartments start at $100,000, townhouses from $150,000. A ready villa in a tourist area can be purchased for $300,000. Simply put, the ideal time to invest in Bali real estate was yesterday. The second best time to invest is today. Within a year, you can get back 14% to 35% of your investment and achieve a stable income. So, click the link in the description of this video and sign up for a free consultation with a real estate expert from Legion Real Estate. We will individually select liquid properties for you, conduct virtual tours, and handle all the paperwork. Invest safely and profitably with Legion Real Estate.